Hello everyone, welcome to our channel where you can prepare for your exams 50% faster. This is Anjali Pratap and we are here in a very important session, and particularly for those aspirants who are targeting RBI Grade B 2025. Maybe some of you might have already attempted 2024 exams, or maybe some of you are quite fresh. This session is for both of them, particularly for freshers who are, let's say, attempting this exam for the very first one. This session will actually help you to understand the entire essence. And for those students who have already attempted this entire video can help you actually understand what were the loopholes in your preparation which actually prevented you for cracking it. So let's try to achieve better understanding, or to understand how we can actually make our preparation more effective with the help of proper strategy, specifically for your English section. So whenever we are targeting our enemy to get defeated, we need to understand them in a better way, right? So first of all, let's try to understand the nature of exam, or what are we expected to do in this. So if you talk about the phase one preparation here, which is, you can also call them as prelims. So we will be having phase one prelims, then we will be having phase two, you can say mains as well, and then this will be followed by your phase three, which is going to be an interview. So we are going to crack these, or let's say we will be breaking all these segments into a simpler term so that we can understand it in a better way, guys. So if we talk about prelims first, everyone, so we are having four sections in it: English language, quant, reasoning, and general awareness. So if we focus on English language only, we can see we have around 30 questions and for 30 marks for that. But the catchy thing, or let's say the important thing which we need to take care of, is the time, allocated time for every section. So you have less than 1 minute for each question. And let me tell you, there will be a negative marking as well. If we talk about phase 2 paper, phase 2 will be having descriptive English in it, where you will be having 100 marks allotted for the same, and you will be expecting around 3 questions from this. And it might range from your essay, pressy writing, it might be comprehension, that you need to type in. I mean, the nature of question is not going to be an objective one. So we'll talk about descriptive strategy, or descriptive pattern of the questions in another video, guys. In today's session, we are going to focus specifically on our phase one, or the prelim section. So first of all, let's try to understand what are the important chapters in which we need to focus on. So quickly, we are going to look at each one of them separately here. So the first topic, and I have tried to keep the most important ones first. The first one is going to be a reading comprehension, because of the weightage it is going to carry in your exam. So recently it has been seen that instead of one passage, you might get two passage. Now another type of question you might be getting in your exam is closed test. Closed test is a paragraph in which some words will have been left out, and for every blank you have been given around 5 words or 4 words sometimes, and you have to choose the right one for that. Next one is your para jumble. I think one of the most dreaded type of question, which generally students are a bit reluctant to attempt on, but आगे जाके हम ज़रूर सीखेंगे हाउ आर वी गोइंग टू मेक आवर जर्नी ईजियर इन टर्म्स ऑफ पैराजम्बल. बट अगेन, द नंबर इट सेल्फ द नेम इट सेल्फ इज सजेस्टिंग, guys, that some of the sentences will be given, and we need to frame a coherent paragraph out of those 5, 6, or 7 sentences which are given in a jumbled manner. Then comes word swapping. This is, you can say, this is a क्वाइट इन ट्रेंड स्टूडेंट्स, बिकॉज वर्ड स्वैपिंग के क्वेश्चंस बहुत रिसेंटली आपके एग्जाम्स में आने शुरू हुए हैं, एंड दे हैव बिन repeatedly seen in last few years. So word swapping, again, it's going to be a good bet for us. Next topic is your match the column. Match the column can be actually asked and solved based on two things basically. One is in terms of grammar, like how well you are performing or framing your sentences, or how well you are connecting, how well you are able to find the link between the two parts of sentence. And match the column में you might get questions in terms of vocabulary also, कि vocab के आपके कुछ words दिए हैं, and you have to just match the meaning of those words with the right word. Okay, so there may be 2 or 3 variants which we can expect from the match the column. Next comes your fillers. I would say this is not a very new chapter, but yes, the way these questions are being asked वो थोड़ा नया हो गया है. Like the traditional way of asking fillers is like what? You have one blank and you have 5 options for that. But these days you might expect double fillers, 2 sentences, 2 fillers, 3 sentences, 3 fillers. So your examiners are experimenting with the pattern of fill in the blanks. So another topic is connector. Connectors are nothing but a part of your grammar itself. Conjunction का chapter आपने सुना होगा, पढ़ा होगा. So somewhere connectors are inspired from that. So connector, as the name suggests, this will help you, or this will test you on the knowledge of how well you are framing your sentences. Then comes your sentence improvement. This can also be called as a phrase replacement question. Again, grammar oriented topic. You just have to correct your sentence if it is incorrect. Then comes error spotting. Again, another type of question जो काफ़ी सालों से पूछा जा रहा है and it still is being asked in the exam. So sentence improvement and error spotting will require your grammatical skills here. Next, last but not the least, is our sentence rearrangement. You can understand कि parajumble का छोटा सा भाई हो गया. It can be a younger brother of your parajumble. If you will be asked a single sentence which is jumbled and you just need to rearrange one sentence at a time, that is nothing but sentence rearrangement. And last one is your word uses. Word uses का question will be like very plain way it can be asked. The words will be provided and and the sentences are followed by that. You basically have to tell ki which sentence maybe they have used the word correctly, and they also can ask ki which of the sentences have not used the word correctly. तो correct incorrect दोनों ही पूछे जा सकते हैं हमें एग्जाम में. So these are the basically the topics or the important syllabus of our English section for our prelims exam. But don't think, students, that these topics are not going to help you in descriptive part as well. Indirectly, इन्हीं का application करके you will be able to write basically effectively आप एक अच्छा essay, एक अच्छा précis और एक अच्छा answer frame कर पाएंगे. So this will be having an indirect application for your phase 2 exams as well. Okay. So now after this thing you have all an idea in your mind that our English paper is divided into 3 main categories, everyone. The one is grammar, another one is vocabulary, and third one is comprehension. Comprehension is the understanding. So like the passage requires your understanding, close test requires your understanding. If it is a parajumble, then again it requires your understanding. If it is a sentence completion or your error spotting question, again it requires understanding. So all in all kind of questions in your English will require a good comprehension skills from an aspirant's end, right? तो अब इन 3 सेक्शन को बेसिकली हमें क्रैक करना है अगर हमें अपने इंग्लिश सेक्शन को क्रैक करना है. ओके, सो नाउ लेट मी टेल यू व्हाट आर सम ऑफ द इफेक्टिव मेथड्स to ace these 3 sections. So the very first thing which I would like to suggest you, which you can start from today itself, is begin with the fundamental rules and the fundamental concepts of your grammar. Just dive into detail. You have right now ample time in your hand जहाँ पे आप हर एक टॉपिक को स्पेशल अटेंशन देकर आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. यू कैन रीड अबाउट द रूल्स, यू कैन सॉल्व इंडिविजुअल टेस्ट बेस्ड ऑन दैट. इवन ऑन आई एग्जाम भी यू विल बी एबल टू गेट लॉट्स ऑफ चैप्टर टेस्ट जो बिल्कुल टॉपिक स्पेसिफिक होते हैं, सो दैट यू कैन गेन each one topic under your एक्सपर्टीज़. और जब ये सारे टॉपिक्स आप मिला लोगे साथ में, जब आप इनका एप्लीकेशन करोगे, वही तो होगा आपका एरर स्पॉटिंग, वही तो होगा आपका सेंटेंस इंप्रूवमेंट, राइट? सो प्लीज़ स्टार्ट विद द फंडामेंटल्स, रूल्स एंड कंसेप्ट्स ऑफ ग्रामर. इवन दो यू फील कि हाँ जी मैंने ये कर रखा है, बट the thing is that कि ग्रामर के रूल्स जो है ना वो हम बहुत पहले पढ़े हैं, अगर पढ़े भी हैं तो, राइट? एंड देयर आर सम मॉडिफिकेशन, देयर आर सम एक्सेप्शंस इंट्रोड्यूस्ड. सो इट्स वेरी नेसेसरी कि आप उससे खुद को अपडेटेड रखो. Second one is build a personal vocabulary notebook. Guys, trust me on this second point. This will go well beyond than your एग्जाम क्रैक करना एक तरफ है, और एक अच्छी vocabulary होना हर एक individual के पास, that's a different thing. This second step is not only going to help you in cracking exam, but it will also help you to improve your communication skill. Trust me on that second point. What are the ways in which you can actually enhance this? You can play different quizzes available on vocabulary. बहुत सारे websites हैं. There are lots of apps also on your Play Store, जो जहाँ से आप जो है ना you can actually enhance your vocabulary. You can also read newspaper. You can take out 5 or 10 words out of it and just use let's say sentences. उन words को आप समझने की कोशिश कीजिए, context समझने की कोशिश कीजिए, and these words will be in your dictionary in no time, guys. But let me tell you once again, this might require a bit of effort in the beginning, but trust me, at the end this all effort will be worth it. The third point is, this third point is again important for your overall excellence in this section. Read 2 to 3 articles from newspapers or magazines to improve reading speed and comprehension. When I say newspapers or magazines, that must not be only from the entertainment section, that must be from any section, every section basically, so that you have a sense of and the taste of all kinds of topics which you might get in the exam. वो बैंकिंग का हो सकता है, वो इकोनॉमी हो सकता है, वो फाइनेंस हो सकता है, वो टेक्नोलॉजी हो सकता है, कोई सोशल इश्यूज हो सकती है. So when you read editorials or articles, please try to create a variance in that. नेक्स्ट इज, जब आप ये कर लो, जब आप ग्रामर के रूल्स कर लो एक हफ्ते का, जब आप कुछ वर्ड्स इकट्ठे कर लो, व्हेन यू हैव डन विद लाइक 4 or 5 articles a week, try to revise, try to analyze your performance, that how is it creating a difference and how can we check that. We can always assess our like our knowledge through different tests, mock tests, chapter tests, section tests, anything which is available to you. If I talk about particularly on iExamB, you will be having chapter tests, as I said, for the grammar. The same thing will be available for your vocabulary too. Once you are done with 1 week का अपना जो एजेंडा है, उसके बाद हम एक सेक्शन टेस्ट लगा लेंगे, so that we get to know कि अभी हमने जितनी मेहनत की हफ्ते में उससे हमें कितना marks मिल रहा है, right? So you'll be having around 10 to 12 section tests, which will help you over the period of time to enhance your performance. And the last one, guys, make sure to revise all the words, all the rules, whatever you have incorporated in your notebook. उसे डेली राइटिंग में रखिए. ये नहीं सोचना है हमें कि मंथ में एक दिन मैं खोलूँगा किताब एंड देन आई विल बी रिवाइजिंग दैट. बहुत देर हो चुकी होगी. Okay, so I think all these 5 steps, if you are going to do it together, if you have a daily planner with you, and actually you can do this for all of your subjects, not only for English, because more or less आपका जो fundamental strategy है वो ऐसा ही रहेगा. Okay, but as we were discussing about English section, guys, I really believe that if you are following all these steps religiously, no one can stop you to crack the exam in 2025. Feel free to ask any doubt, guys. If you have anything on your mind related to the strategy or anything related to your RBI Grade B 2025, in the comment section, I would love to solve your queries over there. That's it for today from my end, guys. I hope this session would have helpful. और ये समझने में थोड़ा हेल्प ज़रूर किया होगा कि आप अपनी स्ट्रैटेजीज और कैसे इफेक्टिव कर सकते हो, अपने परफॉर्मेंस को और भी ज़्यादा इन्हांस कैसे कर सकते हो. थैंक यू everyone for being here. Let's meet again in another video. Take care. Bye bye.